Good evening. I'm happy to inform you that Dr. Emmanuel Egbogah, OON, Chairman, Emerald Energy Resources Limited and former Special Advisor to two presidents on petroleum matters, will join us again today in our stakeholder segment. And as a role model, he is going to talk to the youths on what it takes to be successful in life. Mr. Chikenwebe, Acting President, League of Anambra Professionals Lab, has just clocked 60 years, and we're going to bring you the high points of his birthday party in faraway Lagos. And of course, we're going to have Government in Action, a segment that showcases the landmark achievements of Governor Peter Obi's administration. That's our lineup for this evening. Let's now go on break and take messages from our sponsors.
Are you feeling cold in your body? Fever and pains brings you down.
Daddy is back. Welcome, Daddy. Mommy is sick.
Oh, my dear, what's the matter? Full-time anti-cold tablet contains powerful ingredients specially prepared to bring you fast relief from headache, body ache, cough, flu, cold, and fever.
If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult your doctor.
Full-time anti-cold tablet. Tested and trusted.
Thanks to Cold Time Tablets.
A quality product from Embassy Pharmaceutical and Chemical Limited. Your visit to healthy living.
Silence! Malaria, your days are numbered. I hereby order that you be remanded in Lonal's custody.
True talk, malaria don't pafuka with Lunat, but you must be able to identify your original loaner drug. Now, with mobile authentication service, you can confirm if your loaner drug is genuine. Simply scratch the back panel attached to your pack to reveal set of unique numbers. Text the numbers on the scratch panel to 38353. Receive an instant SMS reply confirming the authenticity of the loaner drug. SMS text is free and available to all networks. Ensure you send the text to 38353 at the point of purchase to confirm the loaner drug is genuine. Available now on loaner DS packs only. Report fake loaner to NAFDAC immediately with number displayed on your phone. Lonat, effective ACT for malaria treatment, is marketed by Greenlight Pharmaceuticals.
Welcome back. Our guest this evening, and for the third time, is a role model, Dr. Emmanuel Egbogah, OON, Chairman, Emerald Energy Resources Limited, and former Special Advisor to two presidents, President Yaradua and President Jonathan, on petroleum matters. Dr. Emmanuel Egbogah is a mentor for youth across the world and has invested much on youth development in Nigeria. Starting from Umuwaka, his hometown, he financed the 40 million building complex containing Emerald Energy Computer Lab and TC Okoli Memorial Library. Invested $1 million for Emerald Energy Center for Petroleum Economics, Policy and Strategic Studies at the University of Port Harcourt. He also invested under $600,000 for Dr. Emmanuel Egbogah Center for Petroleum Engineering at the University of Ibadan. He has also offered scholarships to hundreds of students across Nigeria, plus $4 million endowment to Oka Development Union Lagos branch for 10 scholarships annually to indigenes of Oka to study science and engineering at the Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Oka. Talking about youth development, we need more eminent in the Anambra, that's more wealthy in the Anambra, to emulate Dr. Emmanuel Egbogah in the area of youth development. And unfortunately, we have some other problems concerning the youths. One of them is that there are more girls in our schools than boys. Dr. Egbogah, what do you have to say about this?
What you have just said is true and very troubling. In the past 12 to almost 15 years, we find that in our university education program, you will find that about 72% constitute of girls who gain admission to study in universities as against 28% of boys. This is particular from our southeast and more so from Anambra than any other place. And so it's a very troubling thing. And when you look at it, you say our society is now lopsided because these women are leading now in everything. And they are going to be married by these men who are lagging behind. And you wonder whether it will lead to a cordial family system or not. You see, the problem is already there. You know, we have sown the seeds of family discord because traditionally the men are the breadwinners. They are leaders of families. But the way things are going today, there's no way our men that don't go to school can be leader of the family in which they marry somebody who has gone to school. You know? And so it is a problem. And I think I was so hurt when I heard and found out that UNESCO is even giving us some assistance to let our boys go to school, say in a place like Aba. The program is ongoing. We are the leaders in education, and today we are the worst in that because all our boys, they want to trade. All these people you see on the bridge here and other places carrying wares to sell, they are our boys. You know, because our concept of commerce has gone beyond the normal way of thinking. You can never be much out of that without necessary background. So I am one of those that will be at the vanguard of convincing and getting more of our boys to go to school to study before any other thing. In the modern world, we are seriously handicapped and incapacitated without basic education, no matter what, even to sell those wares you carry on the bridge here. So it is something that we need to launch a serious campaign in our homeland, in Anambra, to get our youths to return to the classroom. Because without that, you see, the complex problem, as I've just pointed out, the fact that there's no way this kind of imbalance can sustain family development and growth. Not possible. So we have serious problem to worry about. And therefore, we need to campaign to get our boys to school. And then that also comes to parents because it is the parents who have left their children to become wild. If a child that has received guidance from the parents cannot see that it is better for him to be selling wares on the bridge here than any other thing, and when you calculate it, because when you calculate it, you will find how miserable it is. No matter what, those can never be satisfied people in the society. One of these traders that married, because they take pride in marrying somebody who has gone to school. You know it is important. You didn't do it. But you want to get somebody who has gone to school to satisfy. But it doesn't work. You see a lady who is a doctor. He getting food in this thing they pack. So his husband, her husband at this Nnamdi Azikiwe Street where they are selling things. He does that for a few weeks, a few months. So no, this cannot be it. The next day, you hear they are not married anymore, and none of them have worked well. It is very difficult. So that's why I say the concern on being able to sustain families and societies is much more fundamental than any other thing. So I think the campaign will be on winning back our people to understand the value and benefit of education. It is for our own good and for the good of all. And it is something we should back upon.
All right, let's now leave the question of the youths for now and talk about infrastructural development in Anambra State. You see, Governor Peter B has done so much, developing all the sectors simultaneously. But people still complain that about the underdevelopment of Awka as the capital of Anambra State. But looking at it from the other way around, there are many wealthy in the Awka who could come together under any platform to collaborate with government for the speedy development of Awka, the capital of Anambra State. But they are not interested, and some of them describe Awka as one of the worst state capitals in Nigeria. Dr. Emmanuel Egbogah, you are from Awka. What do you say about this?
When you say it's one of the worst capitals in Nigeria, I will strongly disagree with you. It is the absolute worst capital city in Nigeria. And it is such a shame to you and me. We're from there. And it is something unspeakable. And I don't want to blame it just on government. We have citizens, we are worthy citizens. Our people have been known for a long time. All developments in Igbo land in the past was community self-effort. We did everything. And I always use, there's a lecture I give on Igbo and Idanda, documenting how we came late to education in the 40s. Western Nigeria was leading by miles, millions. We came to education, we overtook everyone. How did we do that? By community development. And I use schools, for instance, like St. Augustine's College in Kwere, which is St. Augustine, as an example of Igbo man's development concept, Igbo and Idanda, how we all contribute to develop. We never sought, government or no government, didn't matter, our people developed very well. But all that seemed to have collapsed. I still haven't collapsed the concept. You come to my hometown at Umuopu, you will find that the road from my house to the main road is not built by government. I built it. But then, how many people can do that? But those who can do should do it, but they are not doing that. So the whole concept, and I talked about all these scholarships and endowments I'm making, people are not in the habit of doing this. They would rather make a foolish style to merriment and spend their money on doing that rather than helping society. You hardly hear about our people making donation and endowment to build a library or school or something that can benefit mankind, grow our youths and our people. They don't do that. It's not government that will do everything.